Assembly will now hear an address by His Excellency George Mane Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia. I request protocol to escort His Excellency. On behalf of the General Assembly, I have the honor to welcome to the United Nations His Excellency George Mane Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, and to invite him to address this.
Your Excellency, heads of state and government, nations, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations, on behalf of the government, for your elections, as Liberia takes special note of dynamism and finance to strengthen the United Nations perennial global challenges. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, years ago, we joined millions in Ghana and around the world to bid a final farewell to former UN Secretary to Peacemaking and Conflict Resolution. He was renowned and successful. With his passing, Africa's sons and the world's outstanding diplomats of our time, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Madam President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Liberians participated in presidential and legislative elections. The result presented a major shift in the underlying fundamentals of the Liberian political dynamics. In an orderly, lawful, and a peaceful manner, Liberians voted in overwhelming numbers for a change for hope. This was the first time in 70 years enjoyed a peaceful transfer of power from one democratically elected government to another. When the results were announced after the runoff of change and transformation, the United Nations and its bilateral partners and friends were direct Liberian electorates. Our respect for law and order and the successful democratic peace. Coalition for democratic change enormous. But in each and every one of these challenges, to the lives of all Liberians, as we devise policies and programs that will have a lasting and positive impact on the lives of our citizens. Madam President, we intend to pursue prosperity. It's the proper agenda for development and development plan for the next 5 years. This is not an agenda only for the poor. It's a policy framework that gives objectives and focus is to reduce the marginalizations of the most vulnerable, whilst at the same time creating a conducive atmosphere for the middle and upper income Liberian to grow. We want to build a harmonious society. Our proper agenda is therefore designed to give power, protect sustainable peace, and encourage good governance. We appeal to our friends, bilateral partners, and private investors to implement our development agenda of the vulnerability of our youthful population as a result of high unemployment, lack of access to quality educational opportunities. Our plans, there are unfortunate situations and making through the provision of for those doing academic programs, for those youth that are left behind due to the crisis. Government is investing in technical education and training programs, entrepreneur and a marketable skill set. Because of the impact of infrastructure on social and economic development, my government has identified investment in it is therefore soliciting fund projects in pursuit. Madam President, agriculture is Liberia's advantage, and this will lead us to employment as well as open with the implementation of the lives of thousands of Liberians and health workers. We intend to efficiently and properly care delivery system and what people is improved without fear. With the recent withdrawal of United Nations peacekeeping missions in Liberia, we are now in charge of our own security. We thank you for the sacrifices made in securing and maintaining the peace in Liberia. After our prolonged, we would like to express our personal appreciation to Mr. Farid Zarek of Afghanistan, who mission in Liberia from 2015 to 2018, supervised an orderly withdrawal of while simultaneously securing the peaceful environment that allowed a very robust political campaign to take place without incident. Madam President, my country has found with more years of peace than preceding years of war, guided by our peace agreement signed in Accra 15 years ago, and the Security Council of the United Nations for the UMA peacekeeping mission, which brought stability and help us and communities. We are a peacekeeping success story. But the next experience civil war must never take peace and forget the long shadow that years of conflict still cast over people's lives. We must realize and appreciate that our state of fragile peace. Our people across the hours of conflict. We therefore intend to initiate a series of national peace dialogue. Those difficult conversations at the local level and include our youth, so that they and we do not repeat the costly mistake of the past. It is clear to me that these frank exchanges are an essential step in bringing lasting healing. Our agenda is not one of division, but rather it is an agenda that intends to provide an enabling environment for the united and prosper for the economic dividends of peace. Madam President, I recall with humility that I once selected to serve Peace Ambassador, a mission which I undertook with passion, to be appointed as Peace Ambassador, a mandate preserving and maintaining. I deeply and personally cherish these. In closing, the support of the United Nations in striving to achieve global peace, UN reform, security, and advancement of rights, we further reiterate our commitment to the rule of law, the alleviation of inequality, the elimination of gender-based violence, involvement of women, girls. I also believe that the overwhelming mandate I received from Liberian people is a mandate to end corruption in public service, and I remain fully committed to this task. Madam President, with your generous assistance and strong support, as well as that of other international institutions and member states, and with God's blessings, we will have an agenda to lift our people from poverty to prosperity. I thank you.
On behalf of the General Assembly, I wish to thank His Excellency George Manneh Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, for the statement just made. May I request representatives to remain seated while we greet the head of state.
Okay, this is the boy that was learning mechanic. I'm telling you,